we're back. I'm with my mom here and I'm making cheesecake. Cheesecake is delicious. We are not sponsored by Cheesecake, but it tastes really good, so we're making it. So we already started a little bit, but if you want to, I'll tell you the ingredients and stuff so you can do this at home. And I know it's going to be really good, so I'm excited. If you guys are following along, trying to make this at home, if you have all the ingredients, we should probably just tell you all the ingredients that we need right off so that you'll know if you have it or not. But we found this recipe online from Pampered Chef. So you need 8 graham cracker crumbs, about 1 cup, 1/4 of a cup of butter melted, 1 tablespoon of sugar, and then that's for the crust. And then for the filling, you need 2 packages of cream cheese softened. Like we said, we set it out to let it soften. 1/4 of a cup of all-purpose flour, 3 eggs, a cup of sour cream, and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So if you're following along, you can like pause it and rewind and make sure that you have all that stuff.
And this is a springform pan. Just if you don't have one, you kind of need one to make a cheesecake. The Pampered Chef ones are really cool because they open on the side, which lets the bottom come out. So you don't actually have to like pry the cheesecake out at any point. You just let the sides loose and lift it up. So it's fabulous.
So, hey guys, this is Future Allie here. While I was editing this video, I just wanted to make sure that everyone, if anyone was following along, they really did get all the ingredients, because I realized while editing that we were moving pretty fast and that was a lot of ingredients to take in. So, here is the list of ingredients for the crust, for filling, all the ingredients that you need. So, if you're following along, you can go ahead and pause it, make sure you have all those ingredients. If you're not, you can go ahead and skip ahead. And yeah, here you go. Okay, so we have to preheat the oven to 350.
And I'm making the crust.
Yeah.
And all I've done is measured out some graham cracker crumbs because I was lazy and didn't want to have to chop them. So I already had them. So graham cracker crumbs with some melted butter and a tablespoon of sugar. And so I'm going to mix that up and I'm going to make a crust out of that.
So we got some cheese. We had two things of cream cheese. It was 16 servings for the pack. So yeah, we put that in the bowl and then we got out the electric mixer and we just mixed it, and now it looks like this. I'm gonna mix it a little bit more though because it still needs a mix.
We did leave it sitting out for about half an hour, probably better for even longer, just so that it's softer when you go to mix it. And I don't think ours was quite soft enough. It was a little bit hard still,
Yeah.
as you can tell.
When should I stop mixing this?
You're going to go ahead and add your other ingredients in,
Okay, so
which are your sugar that you measured.
I have to add in this. It's 1/2 of a cup of sugar, so I add this into the cream cheese, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I add that in.
And then you're going to add in your flour.
And then this is 1/4 of a cup of flour, pretty sure. And so we put that in too.
Mix that until it's well combined.
Alright, so you can use whatever you really want, but this rubber spatula isn't really working that well just because it's like still pretty hard and it's hard to dig into it and get it stirred. So we're going to pull out the electric mixer and we'll see you guys once it's done. So, okay, we just finished mixing and our thing is right over there. So, we are now going to add the eggs, sour cream, and vanilla.
I'll get the vanilla out.
Okay. So, like I said, we need 3 eggs. So we've got all 3 of our eggs here. We suggest that you probably get out another bowl or use like a measuring cup or something and crack it. Like put the shell in there. Wait, put it in there. Crack it in there. You know.
All right.
Crack it in there so it doesn't get everywhere.
Mixing it
I'm
good.
bad at talking.
I'm going to go ahead and put our crust in for 10 minutes at 350, and that way it can go ahead and be cooking.
So, 3 eggs.
We also let the eggs set out for a few minutes. When you're baking, that's just generally a good idea. I'll take it. Put that in there and then I'll throw it away. And one more.
One more.
It's gonna be irritating.
I am bad at cooking today. Don't
There you
judge me.
You're great.
We're gonna make a good cheesecake though, okay?
Now, what do you? I would go ahead and take a fork and just mix your eggs up a little.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this fork and I'm gonna mix it up so that it kind of breaks up a little bit, and that way it's easier to mix in later on into the batter. So I'm just stirring all the eggs up with my fork. All right, now it's like pretty much liquid, just yellow liquid. So it's gonna be a lot easier to add into the batter. So my thing is over there, so I'm just gonna add this in now, right?
Go for that.
I need a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm gonna do it over the bowl so it doesn't spill everywhere. Knowing clumsy me, probably would.
Put that in.
Oh, okay, we forgot to put the half of a cup of sugar, but you put that in too.
Probably before the eggs, but that's okay.
Before the eggs, but it's not gonna really mess up the recipe that much, I don't think.
We hope. Okay.
We hope.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna mix it again with our electric mixer just to make it smooth. So I'll go ahead and do that.
We are being taste testers.
I don't recommend this.
Mixing it.
It has raw eggs in it, so don't do this at home.
But
I'm gonna do it anyway.
we're gonna do it anyway.
We still do it though, because we can.
Alright, so what we did, we just finished our batter and we had our crust. It had finished cooling after being in the oven. And so we poured the batter over the crust. So you can go ahead and do that if you're following along at home. And then you put it in the oven for 50 to 55 minutes. Make sure you try and get every single little bit in there, because if you lose anything, that's just more delicious cheesecake that you'll have lost. And you don't want to lose any delicious cheesecake because you would want that.
Right. And when you're checking it to see if it's done, you're gonna kind of just make sure that the center is like more solid. It's not gonna be hard all the way across. It still kind of jiggles a little. You just want to make sure that it's kind of set and that there's no liquid on the top. And that's how you know to take it out.
Yeah. So when we take it out, we're not gonna get to eat it. I really wanted to eat it, but I don't get to eat it tonight. So we have this cool little Pampered Chef tool, but you can just use like small little tools. So you kind of put it, if you imagine there's the pan here, we go around the edge of the cheesecake and separate it from the sides and the crust from the sides. And then once that happens, we're gonna let it chill because it was just in the oven. We're gonna let it cool down. And then we're gonna put it in the fridge, which is sad because I don't want to, because I want to eat it. But we had to put it in the fridge until it's chilled, but we're gonna do it overnight because we wanna make sure it's completely hard enough to eat and it's not like soggy or gooey or anything like that. So we're gonna cook it overnight. So I can't be here, but when that happens, you are going to have a delicious, creamy, yummy cheesecake. Alright, it's morning the next day. We got a cheesecake out of the fridge, chilled overnight, and I'm so excited.
So this is a springform pan, and how you get to the cheesecake is you have to unlock it, and then it goes like that, and then you can just lift the sides away.
That's so cool. It looks so good. Look.
Nice view, nice view.
Look at how beautiful it looks.
Right. So you ready to try it?
Yes.
All right, I'll get a cutter.
Of course I want to try it, please. I've been waiting so long.
Let me see if I
Can't
can.
wait any longer.
My tool. All right. So how big? Never mind. That's a terrible question. I'll give you a little piece. It's still early in the day, so you can have a little piece to see.
Oh, no. All right, we've got some caramel syrup that we have, and I am going to drizzle this on top of my pistachios.
All right. I'll get you a fork.
Actually, can we do it? I don't want to make a mess.
I can do it, sure.
Add a lot.
Make a mess.
Yeah.
It's really thick because this is a different kind. Oh my gosh, it's so thick. Allie's gonna like it. I feel really guilty that it's that thick. And there you go.
Well, would be less thick, but you know, you can add whatever toppings you want on yours. We just added caramel to ours because that's what we have. If you have like cherries or fruits or chocolate sauce or anything that you want to add on, whipped cream maybe, you can add any of that on. But we're just gonna go with caramel sauce, and I am going to try it.
Go for it. I want to see if you like it. Here's your fork.
All right.
It's a lot of caramel. You have as much caramel as this cheesecake. So it's a win? Yes. All right. Congratulations, we made our first cheesecake.
This is delicious.
Very good.
Tastes soft and creamy and yummy.
All right.
Alright, that's it. If you guys enjoyed, please like and subscribe down below. And you can make this at home. It's so good. You should make it.
Yeah, the recipe is on pamperedchef.com. Classic cheesecake.
Yeah.
The end.
Bye.